Hello, everybody. This is Patty Bennett. How are you today? Very excited to be sharing something fun with you today. A really fun idea for Christmas gift giving. Yay! So welcome. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome. I do a live video crafting with you on Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So I have logged on just a moment early so that I can get everything all set up and see your comments. Hey, Tammy and Kay, good morning. Yes, it is a beautiful morning here. Oh my goodness, yes. So just making sure, yes, I am in the right place. I saw several of my team members jumping on, and so I thought, uh-oh, did I go live in the wrong place? But no, you just found me and you're joining in. Hi from Montreal. Hi, Sonia. How exciting. Oh my goodness. Yes, happy Friday, everybody. So while you are all joining me, I'll give you just a sneak peek. We're going to be talking about this beautiful kit. And I'm going to show you all the details and give you lots of ideas for using that. So that's just a little sneak peek about what we're doing. I know I'm still just a moment early before the top of the hour, but I know it takes everybody just a minute to join in. So this is Patty Bennett. I share Stampin' Up! Ideas on my blog at pattystamps.com every day. So you can go find me there, pattystamps.com. Find tips, ideas, sale information, tutorials, all sorts of fun things. Yes, Cheryl, these are always recorded. So Facebook Lives are always on my business page here forever and ever. You can click on videos and see them all. So yes, they are all always recorded. So that's actually a great point. So I'm glad Cheryl asked, is that anytime you'd like to go back and see any of the previous Facebook Lives, you can click on the video tab here on my business page. I usually, probably 98% of the time, also put these on YouTube. So you could go to YouTube and click on Patty Stamps, type in Patty Stamps and find my channel. And I put them on my blog as well. So this probably will be on my blog in about a week. I have everything all set up and blogged for the next week. So this will be a little bit delayed, but I will go back after this is done, put the links to these kits up in the description so that you can find those if you want more information before this is on my blog. Okay, so my goodness, hello, good morning. I'm seeing comments from Oregon and France and Missouri. So many people all over the world. British Columbia, welcome everyone. Super duper exciting. I'm so glad you've joined me. I think we're at about the top of the hour, so I will officially start and we will talk about this amazing kit. I want to show you in the annual Stampin' Up! Catalog. You'll find it on page 8. So it takes up the whole page, and we're going to talk all about this kit today as well as about some of the other kits. So if you have this annual catalog, just show you the front so you make sure it's the current catalog that runs through, I think it's only through May this year. Let me just, May 3rd, I think. Yes, through May 3rd, 2021. So this catalog is available, all of the products through then. And if you turn to page 8, you'll see this kit. I wanted to review it just from like beginning to end for you, because what I did was I ordered several of these kits and I am making the cards in the kits and I am giving them as Christmas gifts this year. And I thought you would kind of like to see the reasoning, the whole thing, how it comes, and maybe you would like to purchase some as well. So let me just put the lid back on and just show you that it actually comes from Stampin' Up! Like this, in a cardboard box. You could cover this label and you could actually ship it to someone in this box. It's very sturdy. So that I thought was a really great selling point, that if you were making this like I am and you're going to send it to someone as a gift, that you don't have to hunt for another box. So that is terrific. And then when you open it up, you're going to find the instructions, which we'll go over in just a minute. And then the actual box is protected in plastic. And inside it has this cute little, see that little, it's like a hair tie elastic thing around that little cute gold knob. And then when you open it up, everything is wrapped up in plastic in this package. So you have ribbon and twine, and this is really pretty. I think this is probably Highland Heather, and it's beautiful. So Tammy, this one's for you. We have a thing about purple. She teases me. And then all of your kit contents is all wrapped up, so it's all protected. And I'm going to open it and show you briefly what is in here, and then I'm going to show you the finished cards and how I wrapped it up to present as a Christmas gift. There are several sheets of die cut labels, so you just stamp right on them and pop them out. They come out super easily, and those are your greetings. My suggestion is to leave the sheet like this and stamp. It's just easier for me to keep them all kind of straight and lined up and stamp them all, and then I pop them out. But it doesn't matter. You could pop them out first if you prefer. Oh, there's more sheets in here too. So more sheets of labels. There's more than enough, way more than enough labels. See, tons of labels, more than you need, which is nice because if you make a mistake or something, no big deal. And then there are 3 sheets of pre-printed little poppy and flower label. They're not stickers, so I don't want to say stickers, but they're die cuts. And then look at all those leaves. So you get all of those, again, more than enough to make the 16 cards that come in the kit. 16 envelopes, and look how pretty, 16. And then you have your supplies to make 16 cards. So you have 16 beautiful, it's the same one, hang on, I was trying to get to the next one. 16 beautiful pre-printed card fronts. Look how gorgeous they are. And look, can you see that beautiful gold foiling? Isn't that extremely gorgeous? Let me get to the last one here, and then you have this one. So beautiful pre-printed, and then you have the card bases, which are colored both sides, front and back on the outside, but white on the inside, so you don't have to worry about any extra cardstock on the inside. And then you can just mix and match, and you can layer any front on any card base. I actually went ahead and made them per the instructions because I just thought, well, the Stampin' Up! Designers are so brilliant and they already have it all figured out and they know what colors go beautifully together. So I just did them the way Stampin' Up! Did them. But I think on this third kit that I bought, I think I might mix it up. I think I might make it a little different. So they do have instructions, and then large, I don't want to say full size, but larger photos of each card. So you can just follow along and make it exactly like they did, or you can do it however you would like. I picked 3 colors of ink. So I did Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, and Shaded Spruce. You could totally get away with 1 color on all of these. You could do black, but really I think that a color is prettier. So whatever color you would like. They do have the suggested colors in the catalog. And so let me show you. Down here they have your suggested extra products. You're going to need your adhesive and colors. They also have a stamp set that you can purchase separately. This kit does not come with the stamp set included. That's the reason that I decided to purchase this as my gift that I am making for family and friends this year, because I wasn't going to end up with a ton of extra stamp sets. we do offer what we call all-inclusive kits. So let me just show you on the previous page, page 7. There are 2 kits where you get all the supplies and you get the stamp set. And I think, let's see, yeah, on both of them, both of these, you also get a clear block and you get ink and adhesives. This type of kit, I think, would be better if you were going to give a gift, let's say to a niece, a granddaughter, a daughter, someone away at college, a friend, someone you would like to get kind of into stamping. You would like to introduce that to them, but they might not have a lot of supplies. So if you give them an all-inclusive kit, then they will receive everything they need to make their own cards. In this case, these are gifts. So let me show you after I created the cards. I put them back in the beautiful box. Let's look at the box again. Isn't it pretty? It has the gold foiling on the front, and then this little elastic closes it up. But this is what I did inside. There was enough ribbon for me to tie up all the cards. So I tied up the cards in the envelopes, all 16 of them, with the extra ribbon. And I'll show you why I ended up with extra ribbon. It depends how you make these, but I'll show you what I did. And then what I also decided to include is a sheet of postage stamps, because one of the persons that I am sending this to is my dad's wife, and they live in an assisted living home. It's very difficult for them to get out. Actually, I don't even think they can get out right now. If they get out or if they visit someone else, then they have to quarantine for 14 days. And so I thought this was nice that if she had stamps to go with all the cards, look at all those. Isn't that cool? 16 cards. They're beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. And I thought this way she would have the stamps to go with it. She has the box to keep them in. And then the box, of course, she can use for something else when she's done. So I thought this makes such a lovely Christmas gift. So let's look at the cards. I made 2 whole sets, and let's look at some of the cards and the greetings that I did. So this is, and I'm sorry, I know it's backwards. That's just what Facebook Live does. But they suggested putting the strip of ribbon and the greeting and then your cute little punch outs that I popped up on Stampin' Dimensionals. That was my choice to do. So I made, let's see, thank you, thinking of you, congratulations, and like sending prayers and love, or we'll get to that one. But I thought those were pretty much the basic greetings that most people could use. So this one, as you saw, was a thank you. And then in that same, so the green ones, they're not all the same. So we have thank you, and we also, oh, well, okay. So these 4 that I happened to grab were all thank you, but the other package, I mixed them up. So I probably have to go through those 2 and mix them up a little bit. But yeah, so you can see that I have different sizes of those kind of tags, labels that were on the front. So those are the long, skinny ones. This one was a shorter one. So you can mix and match and do whatever you'd like. And then 4 of the vertical ones, aren't these pretty? This peachy color is so pretty. So I did the round label on that per their suggestion. And so I have birthday, I have your friendship means the world to me, and another birthday, and another friendship. Now I want to show you the reason I had the extra ribbon to tie up the whole package. Do you see how I just made sort of a loop under there? The suggestion in the instructions was to loop it like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth underneath there. I would imagine that would use, I don't know, probably 15 inches of ribbon or so. And so for one thing, I'm just not a super huge fan of that look. Like, to me, a loop or just a piece or a knot or a bow, that's just my personal preference. So I just did the loop. And then at the end, I had all this extra ribbon. I was like, okay, super fantastic. So that's why I tied them up, as you saw. I do want to show you one thing. When you open your package and you see how the ribbon is in this little Ziploc, when I took it out, it was quite wrinkly. So rather than get out the iron, I just heated up my curling iron and I just pulled and I just ran the ribbon right through my curling iron, and it was beautiful. When I post this on my blog in a week or so, I'm going to post a before and after picture and you can see how beautifully that turned out. So kind of funny, just a little tip for you, but I just thought that was kind of fun. And then let's look at 4 more. So then there's another vertical design. Isn't this pretty? Can you see all the shimmer? So I have thank you, I have congratulations, another congratulations, and a little note. So let me show you some of the stamp sets I used before we go through the last ones. If you purchase the stamp set that's suggested in the catalog, it has great greetings that fit all of those little pop out die cut labels that are in the kit. But I thought, I have so many stamp sets with so many greetings, so I wanted to use up what I had. So I picked fancy phrases and I used the birthday, and I think I just did the birthday out of this one. I love that birthday stamp. I think it's so pretty. And I know, I'm sorry, it's backwards. That's what Facebook does. Butterfly Gala is a really good set for greetings because it has thank you and it has the little note and you've been on my mind and hello beautiful. Any of those would be perfect. I love that. The little note, I used that. Free as a Bird, I love this one about your friendship. It says, your friendship means the world to me. I love that one. So I used that. A Grand Kid is a fun new set. I like the kind of the bold birthday in that one, but you could use any of these. I used the congratulations out of this one. And then Borders Abound. I love this font. So I used a few of those, and I've also been using these on other cards. Beautiful Friendship. I use this one. Birthdays are the best. I think I did. You know what? I think this one might have turned out to be too large for the round one, but nonetheless, this is a great set. And then I use Sending Hugs and Prayers from Inspiring Iris. So all of these will be on my blog if you need a list of those. But really all you need to do is go through your stamp sets, pick out a few, see if they fit the labels, and you've got it. Or you can buy the suggested set. There was a question. So good point. Christine is asking about the 10% off sale next week. So if you saw my blog this morning or my business Facebook page yesterday, I have a heads up about this coming Tuesday. Now you may be watching this another time. If you see the live button up here, you've caught me live on, today is November 20th. This is coming up this coming Tuesday, November 24th. Stampin' Up! Is having a 10% off sale. Almost everything in the annual catalog is 10% off. There is a list of a few items that are excluded. I will be posting those on my blog in a day or two. I'll be sending out a customer newsletter. So if you get my customer newsletter, you'll have all the info. But this kit will be included. I'm pretty sure. I have to reread that list, but I am almost positive. Its regular price is $32, so that would put it under $30. What a great gift, right? And all you really need is some adhesive and ink and your scissors, and you don't have to have a lot of other products. Well, you don't have to have other products. So super great idea for a gift. Let's look at the last 4, and then I will show you the embellishments that I added. So we have birthday, another birthday. I think birthday is probably what people send the most of, so that's what I did the most. I think at least half of them are birthday in this that I did. And then hugs and prayers, because that could be like get well, it could be sympathy, it could just be like I'm thinking of you. And, oh, and same one. But look how that greeting, you can put it on different size labels. So now what I wanted to show you was I just picked up 3 different embellishment packages. And this is almost gone. I ordered more. The Artistry Blooms sequins. So there are different colors in this pack. And I loved how they went with or brought out colors from these cards. So on this one, I do have the Artistry Bloom sequins. Let's see if I did same. I think that's the, yeah, that's the same color on that one, the Artistry Bloom sequins. But I just loved how it pulled out that darker kind of a corally color on here. And I used the purplish ones from the Artistry Blooms. They almost sort of don't look purpley on the camera, but they are. They're beautiful. So I used those. So I think I used them on all of those, on all the purple ones. Then the next embellishment I pulled out was the gold glitter dots because of all the beautiful gold foiling on all of these cards. So look how pretty. So I've got gold dots there and another one. Where is it? Oh, right there. Like I can feel it. So I did the gold dots on several of the cards. That was sort of a default. Like if I didn't know what to put on them, gold dots were perfect. So I think I've got some, yep. Oh, and I also used the gold dots from Wonderful Gems. So half of the package is red and half is the gold. And they really almost look like the other gold glitter dots, but you can see how I have them up here. They're just a little bit different texture, but they are the gold. So yeah, I put them on all of these as well. So I'm just showing you right there where my finger is and then up here. But they just add just kind of a nice extra pretty little touch, I think, to the cards. But again, that's not required, but I'm sure most of us have packages, right, of extra embellishments. So I thought that would just be such a great gift idea if you have people that you would like to give finished cards to. Now, of course, you could just give the entire kit as is as a gift to a crafter, and then they can make them. So that's an option as well. If you would like to see, I just have a couple of the other kits that I thought would just show you how they're packaged, because to me that's important to know if I'm going to be able to gift it as a gift. Can I mail it? The tags kit, which is in the holiday catalog, comes in this box. It's almost the size of a paper pumpkin box. Very sturdy. So you could put a label on this and mail it. I think I might put it in an envelope, a big padded envelope to mail, but it makes just the cutest tags. I think I blogged these, I don't know when, I would have to find the link, but I added the cute little Friesen Fun guys to these tags and colored them with Stampin' Blends. So that's a cute idea if you wanted to make them different. They do come with lots and lots of die cuts for you to add to the tags. And it has the instructions. And there's what they would look like if you made them per the instructions with the included supplies. So that's an idea too. When my mom was still with us, she loved getting tags from me. She loved them so much more than just purchasing tags. So I always made her a big box of Christmas tags every year, and she loved those. So if you know of someone that really likes to dress up their packaging and they like to have something more than just, you know, your standard like little sticker or a pop out whatever from, you know, some other big box store, then making tags is such a nice gift to give. This is the Simply Citrus Card Kit. It comes in this large box, so you can see it's about 10 by 10-ish. And this, again, is something that could be mailed. It's not as strong as the packaging that we just looked at for this Posy Kit. So I showed you this in the beginning. The Posy Kit comes in this cardboard box, which I think would be fantastic for mailing. It's super great for mailing. So I just thought you would like to kind of see an overview of just the different ways that things can come packaged. Oh yes, and of course, Julia's saying that you could use those tags in the kit as cards. So you can just make the tag and then put it onto a card, and it's a darling focal point on your cards. Super great idea as well. Maybe. I was going to say I'll maybe do that with some of mine, but I really love to have really, really pretty tags for Christmas gift giving. So I think I'll make them all as tags this year. So let's see, just to recap, it's on page 8. It's called Gorgeous Posies. So this is the kit that we went over today. I did add the suggested colors of ink, but instead of, which one is this? Blushing Bride. Instead of Blushing Bride, I did Shaded Spruce because the green in here is just so beautiful, and I wanted to pop that out on some of the cards. I had my adhesive, I had my dimensionals. I also used foam sheets because under long skinny die cuts like this, I like to cut a long skinny piece. I think I have some right here on my desk of the foam sheets. You can just cut the sheet up. So I've talked about these many times, but this is the size. And it's like a giant dimensional, but you just cut it with your scissors. And then you can use it for anything that you want to pop up. So for all of the long, skinny die cuts, that's what I did. I love the foam sheets. Those are my favorites. So the ordering code is 153131. If you don't have a demonstrator, you can go to my blog, pattystamps.com, and there are clickable links to order. But if you want to save 10%, you can wait till Tuesday, November 24th. You might be watching this later, and the show might be done. The sale might be done. Yeah, show might be done. Let's see. Louise is asking, can I show the beautiful friendship set again? Yes, this is absolutely one of my favorite sets. I have used this so much. And my samples, I think, have been repinned the most of anything I've ever made. I love this set, but the greetings are really lovely, as well as the hydrangea and the roses and the posy, and it's just such a gorgeous set. Yeah, I think you would love that one. Let's see. So any other, let me just scroll. I'm just looking at my iPad for just a second to see if I missed any questions. If you had a question that I missed, could you please repost it? I've noticed sometimes when I go back and rewatch these that I miss some of the comments. I'm not sure if they go by really quickly or I don't know. Is it good for blending colors? No, actually, so this stamp set, the way they have made it is it gives you lights and darks. So when you stamp it, you actually get what looks like blended colors. So you just ink it in one color and then you just stamp it, and it's just beautiful. It is just really a gorgeous stamp set. So not really for blending colors, Louise, but great question. So any other questions? If not, I will let you go. I would encourage you to take a look in the beginning of the annual catalog at all of these kits that we've been talking about, and then you might find something that you'd like. So let's see. Did I use a low setting on my curling iron or a light touch? Susan is asking. So I actually didn't. I probably should have, because it feels like this ribbon could actually melt. I had it on a higher setting, but I didn't like clamp down. You know how when you push with your thumb, it releases a little bit of pressure on your curling iron. So I just very slightly released the pressure and I pulled it through about this fast, like that. So not super quick, but I didn't leave it in there. And it just, boom, it made it like beautiful, brand new, right off the roll ribbon. So that was a great way to straighten that ribbon. Let's see. Christine says she loves the Christmas in the Making card that I displayed during my coloring video. Christmas in the Making. Oh, yes, that older retired set. Yes, thank you. That was a fun one. Thank you, Stacy. You have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. What is my favorite set in the Christmas mini catalog so far? She says hers is Peace and Joy. Well, I would have to say Freeze and Fun because of the penguin. For those of you that know me, you know that I am absolutely a penguin-aholic. So I love this set in the holiday catalog. But I think maybe as an overall suite, I love the warm, heartwarming hugs and the coffee and all of those. I think that's probably my next favorite. And just, I love the traditional Christmas colors they've used. Sometimes in past years, we've had a lot of like lavenders and pink and light blue, and they have not done the red and green. And I really miss that personally for Christmas. I do appreciate that it is a nice, just a different way to present Christmas, but I'm a real big fan of the red and green. So yeah, that's it. So I hope that you will consider doing the Gorgeous Posies. I was going to say Perfect Posy. Gorgeous Posy Kit and making the cards as a gift. So there's the whole big 16 cards, 16 envelopes. And if you missed at the beginning, I was saying that I'm going to do a sheet of the postage stamps, and I've just tucked it in back there in the back so that the recipient will have stamps to mail out their cards. I hope you'll consider that as a gift. I just think it's going to be lovely, and I'm excited to give these as gifts. I made, just for reference, so I made 2 kits yesterday. I'm going to guess it took me roughly 2 hours. It might not have even taken that long. So if you get an assembly line going, you stamp all of your labels with all of your word stamps, your greetings, your sentiments, and you just sort of get an assembly line going, it really goes pretty fast. So not that long at all. All right. Well, thank you, Louise. Thank you, Libby. Thanks for your kind words. I appreciate that. And let's see. Oh, okay, great. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. So I will see you next week. So next Friday will be Black Friday. And since, I don't know about your area, but in my area, I don't think that many people are going to be going out shopping. I am going to go live, and I think I will have some sneak peeks out of the upcoming January catalog for you. I have been working on some fun things, and I have stuff all over my table here. So I will be showing you some of those. So have a lovely Thanksgiving, everyone, and I will see you next week. Okay? Bye.